morning to you laddies, my name is Jacksepticeye, and before I talk about absolutely anything else in this video, thank you guys so much for helping the channel get to 10 million subscribers. 10 million! Can you even comprehend those kind of numbers? It's just getting ridiculous at this point. Like 5, 6 million, it's like, ah yeah, that's within the realm of possibility. But 10 million is just absurd. That's a number that I didn't even think was possible for YouTubers to get on YouTube a while ago. And now the channel is sitting at it. Like, what the hell is going on? I have no idea what's going on, like how that happens. But I'm so thankful for it. I'm incredibly grateful for it. Thank you guys so much for believing in the channel so much, for sticking behind the channel, for growing the channel so fast and supporting it as much as you guys have, because it's one of the greatest feelings in the world to know that all of you guys are out there supporting the channel en masse the way you are every single day, and I cannot thank you enough for it. I seriously can't. I've tried in all the videos I've made, and I've tried in all the vlogs that I've made to just say thank you as much as I possibly can and to show how grateful I am, but I still don't think that comes across properly, that the full extent of my gratitude comes across in these vlogs or any of the other videos I make, because you have no idea how thankful I am for all of this. That, like, what the channel is, what it's become, how fun it is, the size of it, just the incredible community that's behind it and everything. I have no idea how it happened or why it happened, but I'm incredibly grateful for it, and seriously, thank you so much for that. 10 million is one of those things that people expect me to do something grand and huge and amazing for it, and I honestly have nothing prepared. I didn't even, cause, okay, I went to New York, like a week ago, almost a week ago, to the YouTube Creator Summit that was going on. You've probably seen, there was like 140 YouTubers there, and you've probably seen some other YouTubers that you follow tweet out about it, or Instagram it, or like I've done some stuff on it and everything, so that was going on, and that was incredible. I'll get to that in a minute, but I thought, like, according to statistics and everything, the channel was supposed to hit 10 million in a couple of days, and I was like, okay, I get back from New York, maybe I'll have time to do something really special for it, because 10 million is a huge number. It's, again, it's far beyond the realm of what I thought was possible at all, just on YouTube in general, let alone for a channel that we are here doing. So, I wasn't prepared at all. I got off my plane. I was on the plane back from New York, and I got off and I like checked Twitter, and everybody was congratulating me on 10 million, and I had no idea. I seriously had no idea that it was going to happen that fast or that soon, so I'm not prepared for it at all, and I apologize deeply for it. I do have a video going up that was supposed to go up instead of this that I had prepared for when I was getting back anyway, which is another one of me, spoilers, another one of me reacting to old videos. So in that video, that was recorded like a week ago, so I said that, oh, the channel is close to 10 million and everything, and I wanted to see how the channel had changed since then. So, if you watch that, then I guess you can kind of think of that as like a 10 million thing, looking back on the video. I know I don't actually say explicitly in the video that it's a celebration for 10 million, but I think now it's a good video to have after the channel hits 10 million. So discredit some of the stuff that I'm saying in it about, oh, the channel is so close to 10 million, because now we're past. But yeah, the YouTube Summit was held in New York. Any of you who know about it, it's a thing where a lot of YouTubers go to. They're invited to, YouTube bring them all out to talk about certain things, and we get to meet each other, like YouTubers get to mingle around with each other and just talk and get to know one another and see each other in person for a change, and there's a lot of stuff that goes on in it, and it was a super fun event. I'm so absolutely grateful and honored that I was even invited to be part of something like that, because it was like, I guess they kind of advertise it as like the best of YouTube that get to go to it. There was just so many YouTubers there that I love and respect and have watched for years and know, just respect and admire for the type of business practices that they've grown so huge, and they have their own companies and everything now, and a lot of them are like old school YouTubers that I got to see. Like, I don't know, I'm not going to name names because I'm going to end up leaving some people out, and I don't want to do that, but there was just huge YouTubers there, and really YouTubers that I respect endlessly, and it was so bloody weird to be in a room with all of these YouTubers and be considered a contemporary along with them, to be considered like the same sort of thing as them, to be in the same room with all these huge YouTubers, and I was just sitting there like, there was a legit moment where I was sitting there like, I shouldn't be here, I don't belong here. because it was showing off some of the achievements that some of these YouTubers have done. Some of them have like huge companies, dozens of employees, they're making books, TV shows, cooking show, all these different things, and I was just sitting there going, oh god, I'm still making videos on my own in my room yelling at video games and swearing. What am I doing here? But I don't know, it was just so surreal and really cool, and I'm so glad I got to be part of that. Like half of them have no idea who I am, and that's completely fine. I don't expect them to, but it was so weird to be in the room with all of these huge creators, and all I kept thinking was the amount of viewers out there, the amount of you guys out there who would just like kill to be in a room with all of these YouTubers like that. Not to say that we're anything special or great, but just reading the comments all the time, I know what it's like to be a viewer of all these YouTubers, because I was sitting in the middle of them like, yee, look at, that's that person, holy shit, look at those! So I know what it's like to be an outsider, to be a viewer watching these people, and then to be in a room with them was just like, what's going on? It was a weird event though, because we like sat down, and because it was like a party the first night that we all got to go to, and they rented out like an entire hotel for YouTubers. The entire hotel was for 140 YouTubers. That's fucking nuts! What the hell? Good job, YouTube! So we had like a penthouse that there was a party going on. Again, I was sitting there like, I shouldn't be here. This is weird. This is too fancy for me little Irish blood. And there was all, like, we got to go to that party, and then the next day there was a bunch of talks. There was a bunch of speeches that different people like musicians, artists, writers, other YouTubers were interviewing celebrities, and it's just mind-boggling to see what goes on, and to see that, I don't know, to be considered in the same space, the same entertainment space as people like that. It's just really bizarre, but I really enjoyed it. I thought I'd get really bored because it was like sitting down and listening to school presentations. That's what it felt like. It felt like YouTube school, because we had to go on a bus and everything together. It was really weird. It was like summer camp. So we'd sit down and listen to all these talks. Now, I thought I'd be bored, but I was just enthralled by all of these different like communities and everything. There were like all these different aspects of entertainment and media that was going on. I learned so much. So it was just so cool. I was really glad to be part of it. So thank you, YouTube and Google, for inviting me to it. I'm incredibly grateful. But that wasn't the best part. The best part about that whole week was, I don't want to like show favoritism or anything, but the best part of it was hanging out with Mark and Felix, because I fucking love those guys to death. They are, well, to me, on my end, they're some of my best friends now, and I have nothing but immense time for those guys, and I could talk to them all day and just listen to them and chat with them and have fun with them. It just endlessly. Seriously, I have no limit to the amount of time I have for those guys, and it was so much fun. And then we got to go meet JonTron and H3H3. Ethan and his wife Hila, they were hanging around because they live in New York, and that was such a cool experience as well. Because I had met John like at PAX East last year, but like sit down and just hang out with him and have food and everything properly and have a decent chat and watch some YouTube videos and everything together. It was the coolest thing ever. I'm so happy to be part of this whole YouTube thing. I have no idea how it happened. Again, just thank you guys so much. Because it wasn't long ago that I was, again, I keep repeating these stories. It wasn't long ago that I was just sitting in a cabin on my own. You'll see that actually in the React video. I go back over those things. It's weird, because so much has changed so fast, and YouTube kept spouting numbers at me like, oh, your channel was the fastest growing last year, and you're like one of the top YouTubers in watch time and everything. And I was just like, that's cool and all, and I'm incredibly impressed and grateful that you guys, because that's all of you. That's all of you guys. All those numbers are you, not me. That you're the ones consuming this content and making the channel grow so insanely fast. And I'm incredibly proud of that and impressed by it, and so happy that you guys are here to do that. But at the same time, I was like, numbers are whatever. I don't really care about the numbers. Like 10 million is a huge number, but it's so beyond what I can even comprehend in my brain that I don't know, it's really weird to think about them. So, like, people barking numbers at me don't really do anything. It's when I meet people face to face that really solidify all of this for me. Because as I always say, I don't like to think of 10 million just as like a big conglomerate number, like, yeah, I'm gonna use this to, like, show off how great the channel is. It's more of a case of, like, those are 10 million individual people who sit down and click a subscribe button to go on your channel. 10 million people, what the fuck? Oh god, it's so weird. I don't know. You've probably seen by this vlog so far that it's completely overwhelming. Like, those kind of numbers. And I seriously can't even get my head around it. I really wish I had something special planned. I really wish I had something really cool that people would sit down and go, yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Jack. Instead of, because I know people like these vlogs and I like doing them and I like showing how grateful I am, but I don't want people to think that I just do them because they're expected. Or I don't want people to think I do them because I'm saying stuff that they want to hear. I truly, genuinely believe what I'm saying, and you can trust in me that what I say is the truth. But I don't want people to feel like I'm saying the same things over and over again, and then it ends up falling on deaf ears, and people are like, yeah, we heard it already. But it's like, it's the only way I can show how grateful I am to be part of this whole YouTube thing, because it's the most fun thing I've ever done with my life. And if you guys weren't here watching and consuming the content, I wouldn't get to go do these types of things. I wouldn't get to go to New York and hang out with my friends who were YouTubers that I looked up to and still look up to and respect immensely, and all these other YouTubers who were like far better at it than I am and who've been doing it so much longer than I have, and to be considered one of the greats along with them is just mind-blowing. And I can never thank you enough for what you've done for me and what you've done for the channel and what you will continue to do this year. It was only 2 months ago that the channel hit 9 million and now it's at 10 million. What are you guys doing to me? You're gonna I don't know. I'm fucking bad at words. I can't word the things that I want to properly. I hope you guys know how grateful I am for you and how grateful I am for all of this, that I don't take it for granted, and that I still try my best all the time to create the best content that I can with what I'm given. I'm going to try so hard this year. There's a lot of stuff happening this year that I'm looking forward to, like bigger than just the channel, and I can't wait to take you along with me, to do it with me, because I never wanted to feel like I'm the one doing these things and you're just a vicarious observer of everything that's happening. I want you guys to feel like you're part of it, that you're coming on this journey with me, that we're all doing this together. I know that sounds stupid and cliche, and you're probably like, well, how can we feel like we're going along with you? You're the one in New York, not us. But just, I hope it doesn't feel like that I'm, like, don't look at me as some, like, big thing that you have to look up to and be like, wow, I wish I was that, because that's not what I ever want YouTube to be. I don't want it to feel like I'm on a pedestal. I don't want to feel like, and it's even pretentious to make it sound like that you even could be on a pedestal, but just some people endlessly praising me like, well done, Jack, you're doing so well, like, you got to 10 million, great job. No, you did that. I didn't. I just sit here and make my silly videos all the time, and I have so much fun doing it, and I'm just really glad that other people out there share the same silly humor that I do, and even enjoy what I do, that you guys are even there to watch it. So thank you. You are the ones that I should be thanking. You are the ones that should be celebrated, not me. I guess I'm considered the figurehead of the channel or whatever, but you are the ones that should be thanked. So thank you for everything that you have done for this channel, because it would be absolutely nothing without you. Anyway, I don't want the vlog to go on too long and ramble and say the same things over and over and over again. Just thank you. If there's anything you take away from this video, just thank you. I cannot wait to move forward with the channel this year, and I cannot believe that the channel is at 10 million. Like, when I started, I never thought that that was even a thing that could happen. Like, holy shit. It's in, like, the top, like, 60 or 70 channels on all of YouTube now. That is absolutely mind-blowing. So, I'm gonna spend the rest of this day trying to figure out what the hell 10 million subscribers even means. Maybe I'll go off and have 10 million Subway sandwiches. Maybe then I'll understand the size of the scale. It's the only way I can see 10 million subs ever. Like, has anyone ever seen 10 million people all in one place? That's bigger numbers than some countries. What the fuck? Oh my god, it's crazy. But again, thank you. It's so awesome. I'm so happy with the channel right now, and I cannot wait. I'm gonna try and do bigger and better things. I'm gonna try live stream maybe next week, because I don't really have anything going on for the next couple of weeks. So I wanna give back. I wanna do more, and I want you guys just to sit down and chat with me and do stuff live, because I haven't done that in a while. And maybe hopefully do a charity live stream soon, because I've been really wanting to do those for the longest time. Mark and Felix have done a bunch of them, and I feel really horrible that I haven't done anything yet. I mean, I donate to their charities and everything, but I feel like the channel has so much sway and influence over a lot of stuff that I should be using it better than I am right now. I'm not promoting hate speech or anything, but I feel like I could be doing a whole lot more with it. So I'm gonna try to do that. I have no idea when that's gonna happen, or if it even is gonna happen yet, so keep an eye out. I'm gonna try and do those things. But for now, thank you guys so much for 10 million subscribers, but also thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face like a boss, and high fives all around. Whoosh, whoosh. Well, thank you guys. Now we'll see all you dudes. Let's go. I can do this time. I highly doubt that I'm even going to get close to what I had last time, because that was just nuts. That was insane. That was like if you. Oh yes. Oh yes. That was like if you're making banana pancakes. I'm so happy. Thank you guys for making me happy every day. I don't know if I'd be this happy if I didn't have YouTube to go to all the time, so thank you. I've said it like a billion times already, but thank you, seriously.